my channel, The Transparent Homeschool. My name is Beth, and I am going to be bringing you another game schooling video. This one is going to be about independent logic games. This is a game changer in my homeschool when I am working with one of my children and someone else needs my help or attention. I tell them to go grab one of these games and wait until I can get to them. We also like to kind of make this part of, like, if we're not doing school one day, I kind of need them to be doing something. I'll pull these out and just set them up around the table, and they can kind of like rotate and play each game. Okay, so the first one that I have to show you is Canoodle. This is it. It's just in this little box here. You open it up, and it has a little booklet, and all of these balls, they are in different configurations. They're in different configurations, and you are trying to put them in here based off of what it says. For example, these are all the different puzzles. There's a whole book of them. So it gives you how to create the first part, and then whichever ones are left off, you have to decide like how to put them in to cover the whole to the whole board. And it gets more difficult as you go on. The last level, I believe, is called Genius. And as you can tell, like from the beginning, like there's a lot less that they give you, and then you have to figure out where most of the other pieces go. If you want a challenge, they have a 3D puzzle section where you're trying to make a pyramid. And so you have to, you have to decide how to create the pyramid off of what they give you. My son is really good at this. It's like one of their favorite games. So this one is called Canoodle. There you go. So Canoodle. The next one is Mastermind for kids. They have a Mastermind, just regular. I like this one. It's a little bit more simple. This does require 2 people to play, but it is like a quiet-ish game. It comes with these animals and then red and white tokens. What you do is you create a pattern here with the colored animals. You cover it up with this, and then they're trying to guess what pattern that you have, and it's really fun. It's a little hard at first. Once you get the hang of it, it's simple, but it's really fun. This is the kids version, but I think the adult version is basically the same. It might be just a little bit more difficult, but Mastermind for kids is a great one. The next one is Cubits Junior. We play this a lot. This one is basically you have these 4 things. This is Junior, obviously, so it is smaller than the next one that I'm going to show you. It comes with 4 blocks, and they have all kinds of different like colorings and markings, and then based off of each of the cards, you have to recreate it using all of the blocks. So like this is this one, so then you would do like that next to it, you would do this one next to this one, and then this one here. And so this is kind of like, see how that is? It's really fun. The kids like playing with it. They can all play it at the same time since there's 4 in here. There's orange, green, purple, and blue. And so this is also a very fun one for us. Cubits Junior. This is Cubits Solo, so 1 player. It's the same concept, only a lot more blocks. They're a lot smaller, but they have the same markings. And the cards, same thing. You're just trying to recreate what it says on the card. So those are great options. Some of these are really small. Obviously this one cannot fit in a stocking, but this one could. It's really simple, easy to play, great for quiet. This one we have is called Rush Hour. This is a great game. You have a board with a bunch of different cards on it. Let me set it up super quick so I can show you exactly what it is. So this is the card that I chose. This is the easy level. There are a bunch of different levels. And so it basically just tells you like which pieces to put where. You're always trying to get the ice cream truck to come out the side here. So you have to decide as a player how you are going to move these trucks around to get the ice cream truck to get out of the board. So for example, if you move the ice cream truck this way, you can move the fire truck up this way, the car, and then you can move it all like this, and then the ice cream truck can come out. And then you complete the level. So it has all of the cards. On the back are the answers. Really fun. Super hard when you get into the super hard level. But otherwise, a really great game. I think my kids like this just because of all of the different cars and the ice cream truck. But there are tons of different cards that you have to do. And eventually, they are all on the board in different like positions and things. And it can get really tough. So, Rush Hour, super fun. It's just these two and the bag that holds everything together. This is super challenging for kids and adults alike. This one is a favorite of ours, Match Leaf. This one is really pretty. It is these super thick cardboard cars. And what you are doing is you are trying to match the leaf to the tree. This obviously is not a match, but you put them down like any memory game, and then you kind of try to turn them over. It is really great because it exposes children to kind of trees and leaves and what they look like. It has a little informational book here about all the leaves and trees in this game. This is a really good game for my 4-year-old to play. She can do it herself. It's really, really fun. This one is called Chocolate Fix. This one has also a bunch of different puzzles. It tells you what pieces that you need to put on your board. It comes with all these little desserts of different colors. It looks like chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. There's all different shapes. And then it gives you which ones you put on first. And then you have to, again, fill in the rest of the board with, like, the rest of the pieces. Super fun. My girls love this because they get to think that it's like a bake shop. The next game is super fun. It's called Hoppers. It comes in this little plastic box, and the lid slides open, and you have all the frogs and the cards. Basically what you do is you grab one of the cards, and it shows you, like, correspondingly where to put the frogs on the board. The object of the game is kind of like that game at Cracker Barrel with the little golf tees. You're trying to jump all the frogs until only one remains. There are different levels. This is easy. And there's a medium, a hard, and a super hard. Easily played, easily stored, really fun, and a great independent logic game. The next one is also from Think Fun. If you're noticing a pattern, you would be right. This one is one of my children's favorites. It's called Balance Beans. Not beams, but beans. And it comes with all of these different beans. There are some that have like 1, there's 2, here's 3. It comes with a balance bean that you have to put up, okay? And what you do is you grab a card. This is the super hard level, but it tells you like which beans to put on. So you would put on this one here with the independent one here, and then the 2-1 on the other side right here. So it is obviously not balanced at the moment. At the bottom of the card, it tells you which ones you have to add, and then it is up to you to figure out how to do that to balance this out. The answer is on the back. So this also comes in different levels: easy, medium, hard, and super hard. My children love this. It's usually fought over, but hey, good games usually are. And what I love about the Think Fun games is they all come in these little pouches. So it's like super easy cleanup. Everything stays in here, and it's a drawstring, so it's not gonna like open up and everything's gonna spill out. That's what I love about this. The next one is called On the Dot. Okay, listen, I don't know who made this game, but it's super hard. I've played it a few times. I've gotten a few right, but it's hard. But it's great if you have those determined kids who are like determined to like do something. It's awesome. So up to 4 players can play this. There are 4 cards of the same color with the same dots on it, okay? And what you are doing is you are going to grab a card, and it has a certain pattern of dots. Your job is to use your 4 cards, and you have to place them on top of each other, okay? And rotate them and turn them until they match this card, okay? So you would put this on the dot, and as you can see, this one is red, this one is green. So I would have to kind of just go until I can find what matches. So here's this one. As you can tell, as I slide that on, these reds match up, these greens match up, that purple matches up, and the yellow matches up. So that's right. Then you have to put this one on. And then if it doesn't match, then you have to kind of rotate it until it does. Very challenging, very thought-provoking, great game. Again, especially if you have those determined children who are like, I'm gonna do this, dots is definitely the way to go. Next one is called Flexi. It's just a bag with this booklet here. This is from Brainwright. So it is the same it's the same company as Gamewright, but just different things. And I don't know if you can see it on here. There are different like openings, and so the cubes can go different ways into different like configurations and stuff. So what you're trying to do is make this. Like you are trying to make this pattern, okay? So you have your thing here and it can move, and so you are trying to get it to make all of those different patterns depending on how your how the string moves and what you need to do. This is a really good game. My son, who is super determined to play all of these independent brain games, loves this. My 4-year-old just likes to play with it. So depending on what you need it for, this is a really great game too. The last 3 that I have to share with you are like the maze games. They're from Think Fun, super great. This is called Gravity Maze. What you do is you have these different towers. It has a board with these towers, and you can snap them into place. Each card tells you where to put all of the colors. The red is where you need to get the little ball. So it comes with these little metal balls. There's 3 of them. And so you have to put these where it says to put them. So then it tells you on the bottom the colors that you need to add to drop this ball in here, okay? And it's supposed to go all the way down to the red. This is great, keeps my son occupied for a very long time. He's mastered most of them, but he does love this game very much. So it comes with all of these cards, again, different levels, and my only thing is that these marbles do get lost very easily, so make sure that if you are playing that you are keeping track of them and that little hands are not around. The next maze is the laser maze. This is super fun. Again, it comes with a board. It comes with the cards, and you are essentially doing the same thing as with the gravity maze, only with the laser. All the mirrors are different colors, so you need to put them on here. These are what you need to add to get the laser to end up to where it needs to go. This, for me, is challenging. My son does excellent at it. He's done most of these cards, and so if you have that like super practical, technical child who just loves to like create stuff, this is a great game. So this is Laser Maze. The last one I have to show you is called Circuit Maze. So just like the Laser Maze and the Gravity Maze, you are, you have a card here, and it tells you like which circuits to put on this board. And then at the very end, it tells you like this is what you have to add on the back. When you put the things in the right spaces, these lights will light up. There's a green one, a red one, and a yellow one. And so when you are putting them together in the right configuration, the lights will turn on. If they're in the wrong configuration, they won't. So you have to figure out how to do that. Those are all of the independent logic games that I have to show you. We really love playing all of them. Like I said, it's great to just put on a table and every like 5 or 10 minutes switch spots so everybody gets to play the game at least once. We do have our favorites, but they are all challenging in a way that is good for their brains. It gives them something to do that's not a screen, and it really helps me out when I need like those little moments of quiet or those little times when it's like mommy needs to just do something else, right? It's great for homeschool. It saves me when I have kids saying, what's next? What do I do? I'm bored. Go to the bins. I have my bins here, and that's where they are. They just open them up, and they can pick out whatever they choose. These are the independent logic games. The next video that I'm going to be showing you is on my daughter's favorite preschool games. She is 4, and so I have a whole bunch of games that she absolutely loves to play. They are really cute. A lot of them, they are cooperative, which means everyone plays together, and that's a win-win for me, but they're really great, and so watch out for that video, and I will see you there. Bye!